I've run out of really interesting tanks to build. So I had to find the most interesting, boring tank. Let's build a Sherman. The link down below has been replaced, but I still urge you to head to the link below, educate yourself, and consider supporting Ukraine financially. All the sources down there have been vetted. Your money will go to the right place. This is a Sherman T-34 Calliope, part of the Sherman DLC that they added to this game. I know, you'd think they could find a more interesting tank pack than the Sherman. The Sherman was not a great tank. There were just a lot of them. A whole lot of them. Thousands. Tens of thousands. Hundreds of thousands, maybe, even. Alright, let me see here. How do you play this stupid game? Z, X. Found it. Alright, tank. Now that moves the whole dang thing. Modules, here we go. This is what remains of the engine, apparently. What the hell have you sent me? Alright, let's check out the turret. This is what remains of the turret. Don't look at that one. Look at this one. Let me have a look at this. Tank valued at 648 parts. And yes, this is the one with the rockets on top of it. How much for all the replacement pieces on this thing? That's not too bad. In fact, that's a pretty good price. Okay. Let's start by getting the rust off. Let me get in there. The hatch. Yeah. The hatch too. Some of these pieces are gonna have to be outsourced for repairs. Because I can't fix them here. Like that one. Or that one. Anything where I can't get the rust off is gonna have to be outsourced. But it looks like the ammo racks are gonna be good to go. It's got like this divider going through the middle of it. And this thing hanging out the front. I think this is part of the gearbox. Springs. I think they're springs. Vertical helical springs. Yes, they're springs. Nailed it. Yep. 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 Every now and then we go ahead and restore a tank on this channel. We did the tiger, and then we did, what was it? The mouse. I try to find interesting ones. We also did my favorite tank. I thought that would be interesting because people would look at it and be like, oh, it's a tiger too, but it's Hunter's favorite tank. Boy, gee willikers, I've always wondered what Hunter's favorite tank is in the deep lore of Hunter. What is his favorite tank? It's that one. It's the one that we restored in that one video. Then we did the little tiny thing. The gremlin looking thing. It's not called the gremlin, but it feels like it should be called the gremlin. Kind of really does feel like it should be called that, honestly, because it was that remote control bomb that's designed to run up next to tanks and then explode. And they called it the Goliath. Not the Gremlin, the Goliath. You're not very good with names, are you, Germany? Well, Mr. Stickler, we named one the tiger, the panther, the panzer. We named them after large cats. That's lame. Yeah, we know. It's a little bit lame. Yeah. Seriously, the little rear lights gotta be outsourced? And whatever the hell that is. Ugh. It's gotta be pulled off of the piping. There we go. What about you? You need to be unscrewed? No. No, you don't. Very nice. What else? Ooh. That guy right there. Gotta pull off the front headlight and the other front headlight and the assistant's seat. The generator regular. Let me get in there, actually. The fire extinguishers. Auxiliary generators. Huh. There is an escape hatch underneath. Cool. That is cleanable. Hello. Okay, so this part of the launcher frame, which we're also going to have to outsource in order to get that cleaned up. There we go. Nice. The hatch. Get that hatch cleaned up. Get that cleaned up. Admittedly, I don't know much about this tank that we're restoring here. All I know is that it was a Sherman and it fired rockets. Honestly, I can't tell you much about the Sherman. We just had a lot of them. It was one of the more versatile vehicles during the war. Need something to hurtle rockets? There's a Sherman for that. Need something that can tow? Go find that particular Sherman, the towing Sherman. The Sherman with the slightly larger gun. We got that. We got that kind of Sherman. We got Shermans for days. And that was kind of why we had an edge against Germany, because it was so cheap to make and it was so versatile. America did not win the tank war. Not on quality. I believe it was estimated that we needed 6 Shermans to take down 1 Tiger. I think that was the estimate. Any tank commander of that time will tell you the same thing. I'd rather be in a Tiger. Which is funny because I don't like the Tiger as much as I like the Tiger II. The Tiger II is perfect. Tiger II didn't do anything wrong. Except its fuel consumption. That was, fuel consumption on that thing was rough. Very rough. Here we go. Some nice green. The green Sherman. Germany not painting any of their tanks green. Or at least, that's not what you see online or in the picture books. The only working Tiger actually has desert camo on it because I believe they captured it in Africa. And there's only one working Tiger left in the world. Tiger 2s, you can probably find a few more of those. Because they ran out of gas, and they kind of just left them there. It's kind of like what's happening in Ukraine right now. Actually, as of this video recording, Wagner is starting that military coup. So, you folks down in the comments, tell me, how's that going? Where are we at that point in the timeline? I'm interested. Yeah, this was recorded the same week the Titanic submarine imploded. Fun, fun, fun. Before I became the space guy, I was actually the undersea guy. You could have asked me anything and I would have told you. I could have looked at that submarine for 3 seconds and been like, oh yeah, no. This thing gonna die. And it did. You can tell just by looking at it. You know why? Because it's the wrong shape. Most submarines use a circle. Hunter, what do you mean a circle? Well, most submersible crew compartments are a sphere shape, a reinforced titanium sphere. Also, yes, submersible. Submarine can operate on its own and has more power. Submersible needs a ship to support it. So yeah, it's been a fun week. D&D got canceled. I canceled the stream tonight because I decided I wanted to record videos. I was trying to record this one video for Honkai Star Rail. I will tell you what that video is. It's Honkai Star Rail. Is that rusted? Okay. It looked rusted. Yes, I'm trying to get a Honkai Star Rail going. Quit asking. And they're not making it easy. Because now I need to get my rank up. I wanted to do it on a new planet. And it took me forever to clear the first one. Because when I decided to do the Star Rail video, they friggin'... I didn't realize it was going to take that long for the first planet! So that's been my week. Oh, and then, another video I'm never going to be able to make. The rest of the friggin', what's it called? Infinite Space. I am committed to finishing Infinite Space because we are the only Let's Play channel actually playing that game. And it's a really good game. It has a following. I'm still waiting for them to find me. One day they will. I'll keep pestering the developer to get him to release it on the Switch. An HD remake on the Switch. Please. I beg you. What piece is missing here? Alright, the rods. And the ignition wires. Looked like a goddamn jet engine, it did. Look at this thing. I believe the proper term actually is turbine engine. Tanks need a lot of power. The Sherman isn't that heavy in terms of tanks. Like, as far as tanks go, the Sherman's not that heavy. At least I don't think it is. 30 tons, I want to say? Alexa, how heavy is a Sherman tank?
From albumofc.com. Weighted M4 Sherman tank is more than 30 tons.
It says more than 30.
Another answer. Just say, Alexa, next.
Alexa, next.
From fascinations.com. Weighing nearly 62 metric tons, it is one of the heaviest battle tanks in service.
Okay, now you're just making shit up. I'm going to Wikipedia. Looking up the M1 Sherman. In service up to 2018 for some reason, it says. Okay, that's weird. Mass is 30 to 38 tons, depending on the variant. I don't know where, I don't know where my Echo got, frickin', 68 tons. That's a bit ridiculous. Right on the money with that, 30 tons thing, though. That was pretty good. Go me! Got my facts straight. This ain't bad. I could put some of this stuff on a resume. Going in for a job. Not only do I know a lot about undersea exploration and space exploration, I'm also something of a tank guy. Kinda. It's missing pieces somewhere. But where? Oh. The pump hose. Of course. Of course, the pump hose. What are we missing here? Something was rusted. Hang on. We're at 99.3. Now that last 0.7 could just be a missing part. Oh, wait, no, got something. Alright, 100%. The engine is done. At last. Ooh, that's a big bolt. It's a very nice bolt. It's a big bolt. Alright, the boggy arms and the road wheels. The thing that holds on those. What's that called? A gudgeon pin. Cool name. Good name. Road wheel supports. The vertical helical springs, the spring socket, the boggy levers. Pretty sure it's pronounced boggy. 1-0. Horrible thing about Shermans is that they got too many wheels. Actually, I shouldn't say that. We're nearly at the end here. The suspension piece, the suspension support. How many of these do you think they made in a day? I want to say if you really worked at it, they could probably put together like maybe 5 with each factory. Or maybe even less. These were supposedly very easy to mass produce. Not to mention, they outclassed pretty much anything the Japanese could throw at us in the Pacific. Not that we used a lot of tanks over there, mind you. The Pacific Theater was not very tank-friendly. We had to use light tanks like the M3. That stupid little thing. Yeah. Okay, so what the heck are we building over here? This could be our gearbox. Our enormous gearbox. Then again, the Tiger II had a really big one as well. Ball bearing. That's a ball bearing? Doesn't look like a ball bearing. Alright, now we're getting some big gears up here. This has got to be this has got to be the drivetrain. Wait, shit. Fuck. I forgot we need to outsource that. Hang on. Let me go ahead and do that. Wait, where is it? Analysis. Where's the outsource things? Is it on the... Hang on. Is it on tablet? No. Yep. This isn't it. What the hell am I missing? Storage, that's what it... Okay. So it's this, 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 this. This, 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 and this. And this and this. So apparently it did come with the launcher. Or whatever that is. Okay, that'll take a minute. In the meantime... we're gonna go ahead and start assembling the interior. Or, actually, you know what? Let's just work on the other side of the treads. Yeah. Yeah, the other side of the treads. hate these ones on the bottom already. There we go. Road wheel supports, and whatever the hell this piece is. What do you call this piece? Oh, well, we make the... We here at our little mom and pop shop over here, we make the tiny, the thingy, the track skids. That's all we make. That's the only thing we make. We've patented it. We have a monopoly on it. You're a jerk. Yeah, well, American dream is to monopolize one product and make everybody buy your shit. You're a terrible person. Yeah, I know. We're all bad. Aren't we at war? Yep. And you're profiting off of it. Yep. Still terrible. Yeah, I know. Nothing's changed. Alright, get this thing on there. Alright, that's the treads. Except this thing. Oh, God. Does it need 14 bolts? I endeavor to say that it does not need 14 bolts on that one piece. Hello? All of the budget for the bolts went into the rear wheels there. Fine, we'll put that on. It insists whatever I mouse over, we plug that in immediately. The mud guards in this case. Alright. That's most of the tread system in place. Now how the heck do we fix the front here? Well, let's start with the headlights. Beautiful new headlights. The machine gun ammo rack. And the assisted seat, back from the shops. And the evacuation hatch. Huh, the Sherman does have an evacuation hatch. Alright, movie... Alright, the movie Fury, I'm sorry I doubted you. Air filter pipes. A giant wrench. A shovel. A pickaxe head. An axe. A handle, likely for the pickaxe head. Vertical fuel tank. Yeah, because a horizontal fuel tank is for losers. Wait. There's still parts in here that I haven't put in, guys. Like the clutch. Or the fuel filter. And pipe B. D. Air filter pipe B. The oil filter. Pipe G. Pipe A. There's a lot of pipes that go into this thing. I don't think they were ever actually supposed to be able to pull the engine out. It's usually the case on these machines is that Well, actually, I would imagine, I would imagine that they would want the engine to be removable easily so that they could work on it if it broke down. Which in a lot of cases with these old tanks they did. Oil cooler. Keeps the oil cool. Oh. Well, I guess that's what this is for. So they can service the dang engine. Still gotta unbolt it. That's probably not fun. The hand crank. These little guys. I can't reach them. I can't reach a single one of these bolts. Pretty sure this was supposed to be bolted in before we put the guards up. Brilliant. Air filters. All right, now we can put the engine hood and all that stuff on. I'm pretty sure the engine compartment is finished. Brackets. Caps. Brackets and caps. And the engine hood, apparently, because it needs another one. Brake lights. A sledgehammer. Every tank crew needs a sledgehammer. Alright, hull ammo. Auxiliary generator fuel tank. The auxiliary generator. Canister holder. Fuel shut valves. Our now repaired fire extinguisher. Shaft joints. Generator regulator. Generator B. Where's generator A? Is it in the battery box? No, the batteries are in the battery box, stupid. Auxiliary generator regulator. Oil cap. For the hole that isn't there. What? Fuel primer pump. I guess they had to prime the... Okay. They just gotta jiggle that for a little bit. It's not tremendously complicated. Don't worry about it. Our little boxes. The oil line. That is important. We do need that. We need the oil line. Okay, there isn't a hole in the back there. Not a lot of room in here. Though then again, most of the chairs and stuff ended up in the turret. How do I get out? Fan, air vent. Wait, box lid. How do I get out? There we go. Now what the heck do I do about this? The entire front end of my tank is still exposed. There must be something I missed. Some tiny invisible piece. The differential bolt? Wait, I see it. There we go. And another. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Bunch of gears. Gear B. Alright, this looks like the bit that goes all the way back. Brake drums. Drum brakes? Are you kidding me? Disc brakes are better. The oil pan. Oh boy. Alright, here we go. My God. Finally! And, oh God, more. Ugh. It's a very complicated system here in the front of this tank. Alright, here we go, the sprocket. It's front-wheel drive. How about that? Okay, it's starting to look like the hull of a Sherman now. Spare road wheel. And towing hooks. Final drive gear. Okay, but this is the last one. I'm not sure about having the gearbox on the very front of the tank, though. Not taking up the whole front of the vehicle like this one is, though. I mean, the forward armor obviously is the thickest, but Sherman did not have thick armor. Not even slightly. I mean, I think it was... Fuck, what was the Sherman classified as? I think it was a medium tank. But I think by other countries' standards, it was considered a light tank. With the stuff they had, with the stuff that the Germans sent against this tank, it was actually a very serious problem. They didn't really have anything that could, at least during the earlier parts of the war, they didn't have anything that could pierce the armor of a Tiger tank. Oh boy, here we go. And more gears. The transmission. Ball bearing. Gearbox collar. Gear E. Ball bearing D. And I think that's everything. I can't really see in here too good. Generator holder. Oh my God. There's levers on this thing. They're like, is this the engine? No, that's the gearbox. The engine is that giant thing in the back of the tank that looks like it belongs on a goddamn jetliner. What's a jetliner? I know, it's 1940. Jet airliners? Unheard of. Alright, hang on, let me get out of build mode. There we go. Drive shaft covers are in. Gearbox condition. I think we might have missed a few in there. I'm just... Oh. Engine inspection cover. Fuel shutoff lines. Just pretend I climbed back there and installed those. Please, I beg of you, do not pay attention to the fact that I just... I thought this lifted up. Okay. It says hull exterior condition is at 94. What are we missing? Tell you what, we might be missing parts of the treads. No? No, not as far as I can see. It's probably, the turret. Go ahead and put the gun barrel on there. It's a small one today. Launcher arm, launcher frame B, launcher arm A, arm C, the antenna wires, a hatch, radio, tank normally has a radio. Oh, good God, what? I do declare there are too many bolts. Recoil cylinders, the gun breech. Alright, yeah, let's just build an entire cannon. Oops. Master switch. Telescope. Need a telescope to aim this thing. Hydraulic traverse unit, the MG ammo rack. Ammo hatch. A box. So many boxes. Because tankers need to store all their shite. What is that? The gunner foot pedals or something? That can't be the trigger, can it? That you push down on the pedals to fire the guns? Pistol port handle. For the pistol port. In case you really gotta shoot outside the vehicle with your pistol. Let's stop climbing on this thing and stop stealing my launcher frame and my rocket launchers. This is why I chose this one. For those of you who don't know, there was a or for those of you who skipped most of the video to probably get to the more interesting parts, there was a version of the Sherman which had rockets over the turret. It was super silly looking, but also really fun. I believe this was their answer to a rocket artillery unit. Periscope controls. Turret exterior condition is only 94. Periscope back there that I'm missing? Hang on. Don't make me get in there. Alright, try replacing that. Yeah, that worked. Yes, no, maybe? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's missing. I believe we're at that point in the video where it's just time to start going through menus. Okay, so the fuel system, engine, and wheels are all absolutely fantastic. We are, however, missing an ammo rack somewhere. I'm not seeing, Oh. You needed me to put the fan in order for me to put that down? Yeesh. What else is missing? Fan. Other corner. Alright, next. Steering lever. Should be towards the front. Everything up here is white, though, so, it's blending in. Nope, that was wrong. Oh, no, see, there it is. See, it blended in. Okay, moving on to, the exterior, because the whole interior is perfect. Periscope covers. Is that all you wanted? Please tell me that's all you wanted. Because it's very hard to get out of this thing! Just like in real life, I'd imagine. It's very hard to get out of a tank. No, whole exterior is not done. Fire extinguishing system handle. So what? It just sprays everywhere? I guess. I thought it was just a regular fire extinguisher. What do you mean the towing hooks aren't done? Was it not sanded enough? It wasn't sanded enough. Also, I was on the wrong paint. Okay, now we're looking better. Ugh, especially around the back. Okay, next is some tow rope brackets. I see the next one. Okay, that's it. The hull exterior is complete. Though I'm not seeing what I'm missing on the... This isn't that big. I should be able to spot what I'm missing. It's probably part of the gun. Is it that fan? Could be the fan. Did the fan just allow me to add a new piece? At least they have fans. I'm looking all over this with my eyeballs. I'm not seeing what I'm missing. Alright. Turret exterior. It's a bolt. Where's the bolt? It's that one. It's on the hatch. Can this reach? Trying to reach it. I think it has to be sandblasted. Hang on. It does. Is that working? For God's sake, move the steps! Yeah, it's done now. Okay. Turret exterior bolt is on the pistol port. Do you mind if I have a peek inside here? Just look around, see if anything's missing. Like a stabilizer cylinder. I'm not seeing anything else. Box lid. How the hell was I supposed to reach that? Also, the gearbox is missing a piece. Hang on. I fucking knew it. It's a shaft joint, and it's way in there. Oh, boy. Actually, wait. No, it's not. It's in the back. Which means we could probably ignore it and sandblast our way through there. There we go. Gearbox condition 100%. There we go. Again, takes forever to get out. Turret exterior is good. Turret interior not so good. One door. Another box lid. I really don't think these are that important. Elevation locks. Oh my god, we're still building the gun. Wait, that's it? Apparently, yes. Okay, main gun. 75 millimeter. Yes. What machine guns do I do have some Brownings, actually. I didn't think I had any Brownings left. Well, actually, I didn't know I had any at all. Alright. Moved the engine back in. Somehow. Don't ask me how I got it in there. I'm listening to astronauts out on a spacewalk, and they're like, don't ask us how we got it in there. They're trying to fit something in a bag. Okay, so this thing has 4 fuel tanks. Which isn't too bad, let's be honest. Compared to some of the tanks that we've refueled on this show, that's not too bad. Number 3. Where's the coolant? There's just fuel and oil. No giant tanks of coolant? Well, what gives? Where the hell are we? Deep in the dang guts of this thing. Huh. Okay. Well, you guys know the drill. It's gonna be loud. Ooh. That comes on smooth, actually. Well, the other ones sputter at you. It's also not too loud. Alright, cool. Let's take it to the range. That's usually how we end the video. I'm gonna probably sell this one, to be honest. My museum is full of German models. And I think one T-34. But that's more of a piece like, this is the tank that killed all of them. Where's my tank? Oh. So don't tell me you stole it from me. Driver's seat. This will not work. The interior's not too terrible, actually. Wait, no, I had that. There we go. Okay, now... Well, okay, we gotta turn it on. It's all muffled in here. Okay. Camera. Because there's no way I'm gonna be able to see out of that periscope. Ooh. Ooh. I'm sorry, I haven't driven a tank in a while. But this one moves pretty good. There we go. Got up the hill better than the Tiger 2. Very nice. Okay. How do we aim it? Alright, that's it. Okay, so we got M48 AG or M72 armor piercing. It's that they aren't letting us load the rockets. That is a good sounding gun, though. I'll give them that. What does that sound like from the interior? Let's just they don't, like, fall down. I'm also not entirely sure about the traverse rate. I think it was slightly slower than that. Hydraulics weren't that good back in the 40s. Well, it took forever to build it, and I didn't even get to fire the rockets at the end. But that'll do it for Tank Mechanic Simulator for now, ladies and gentlemen. Every now and then we come back to this game, and you never know what we're going to build next. It's usually a German thing, but I don't know, we might branch out. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, go ahead and hit the like button really hard with your head. Do you think if we put rubber tracks on it, they'd let us drive it to McDonald's?